One for the shovel, one for the rake. How many late videos can I make? Hello and welcome back to Max the Nerd. So today I'm going to give you my thoughts, spoiler-free, on Captain America Civil War. This video's late. Fuck off. So Captain America Civil War is the third movie in the Captain America trilogy, and it's about a divide between the Avengers that comes over a new issue on whether or not superheroes should have to register themselves with the government to continue on superheroing. Iron Man is all for this, but Captain America is the voice of freedom and the American way. He says no. So this caused a divide. This movie stars Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., and just everyone. Name someone if they've been in a Marvel movie, they've been in it. Name someone if they're in Community, they're in it. Name the Bluth stair car from Arrested Development, it's in it. It's crazy. So what did I think of Captain America Civil War? Well, it's pretty fucking great. I came out of this movie with the exact opposite reaction as I did when I came out of Batman v Superman. I was blown away. And is it a perfect movie? No. But it's pretty damn close. And it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite Marvel movie. It might be tied with Guardians of the Galaxy for my fave, for very different reasons. So let's break it down a bit. Let's go characters first. So Captain America. Captain America is my favorite character in the MCU. I am not patriotic, particularly, so it's weird that I like Captain America, but he's great, and Chris Evans is great. He continues to be great in this movie, and, you know, he's not in it that, like, as much as you think in a movie called Captain America. It really is an Avengers sequel, but it's Captain America themes with the Avengers. And then we have Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man, who I think has the most depth that Iron Man has ever had in a movie. Everyone loves the first Iron Man. I think it's kind of overrated. I don't hate it. I don't even dislike it. I like it. It's good. But everyone puts it as like their favorite MCU movie, and I can't put it there for me. Anyway, he's great. Robert Downey Jr. nails it. Awesome. The third big character in this movie is obviously Bucky, or the Winter Soldier, who is also really good in this movie. I like his metal arm. I like his spirit. Then we have our two new characters that we're being introduced to in this movie. Black Panther, played by Chadwick Boseman, who is great. He kills it. He's got an accent, but it's not annoying. Less annoying in this movie, actually. She's toned the accent back. But yeah, he's great. He's like this. He's the first sort of just total badass in this MCU we've seen. Like, obviously, it's not an origin story. We're seeing him. I mean, it kind of is an origin story, but we're seeing him fully developed. Like, he already has these skills, and he's great. He's super fast. He's super strong, and I can't wait for the Black Panther movie. Also, fun fact, Black Panther's dad is played by Winston from Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson. Fun fact. And then we have the other new character in this movie. Spider-Man. It's incredible. He's so good. It blew my mind. Everything was perfect. He was the right age. His introduction was perfect. The only thing that I'll still say I don't fully love is that costume. I do think it needs a bit more texture. I think it was mostly CG in this movie, and I think they'll probably build an actual one for Spider-Man Homecoming. So that's good. I think that'll make it a little bit better. I love that the eyes move. Tom Holland, man, you're great. He's British. He pulls off the accent. He's funny. He's in awe. He's like a kid. He is so good. I'm so excited for Spider-Man Homecoming. And then, of course, we have other characters like War Machine, who's, you know, good as always, and Vision, who's good, and Scarlet Witch, who's good. There's no real bad characters in this movie. There's characters that are hardly in it. There's roles that are basically cameos in this movie. Like, even some of the big Avengers, they basically are just cameo roles. And, you know what, that's fine. It is a Captain America and Iron Man movie, essentially, with Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Bucky. That's the big five. Sorry, great. It's great how, like, it's two superheroes fighting for a good reason. It's not just, I have to fight you because if I don't, my mom will die. Oh, we have the same named mom? Good enough for me. They're fighting for a good reason, and you feel the emotion, and it's so good. Alright, let's talk about action. It's really good. The the airport sequence, which everyone knows about from the trailers, is one of my favorite action sequences of, like, all time. And this isn't coming from a 14-year-old kid who has only watched movies that come out in his time. I go back, I've seen a lot of movies, and it's great. It's just, every character has something to do, and you can tell what's happening. Every action sequence in this movie has something new that we haven't seen in a Marvel movie before. I will say, there's a lot of two things. There's a lot of kicking. Watch out if you're going to see this movie and you haven't seen it already yet, because you just haven't for some reason, but now you're watching this before you see it. Try to count how many kicks there are in this movie. And there's also a lot of people jumping out of or falling off big things. So, those are two things you can watch out for. The Russo brothers are great action directors, and they can handle all these characters really well, better than Age of Ultron did. And it just makes me excited that they're doing Infinity War. I think they're going to do a great job. I love Joss Whedon. He's great, but, he was getting burnt out by Age of Ultron, and I really love it. Still, I think if he did another one, it would not be very good. Give him 10 years. Have him direct something else. Like Runaways. He would be great for it. He wrote the Runaways comics. Do a Runaways Netflix series and have him do it. Boom. I just gave you a brilliant idea, Marvel. I know you're watching, Kevin Feige. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Captain America Civil War. This is going to come out at some point. I'm recording this on a Thursday. It's going to come out, I don't know, some point. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to be seeing The Nice Guys this weekend, so I should probably have a review for that up at some point next week, maybe. And, yeah. See you guys later.